Example 1, multiply. For question A, we've got -4 times 12. So the first thing I can look at is, I know that I'm taking a negative times a positive, and the rules state that a negative times a positive has a product that is negative. So in this case, I can just already denote that it's a negative, and then I just need to multiply 4 times 12, which is 48. So therefore, my final product is -48. Question B, -77 times 0. So again, a negative times a positive is a negative, but because I'm multiplying it by 0, what do I know? I know that any number times 0 equals 0. And while yes, we have a negative, we know that there isn't such a thing as -0. So my final product here is simply 0. And part C, -5 times -12. So a negative times a negative has a product that is positive, and then I'm just going to multiply 12 times 5, which is 60, and it is a positive 60. Negative times negative is a positive, so my final product is a positive 60. And finally, D, 17 times -8. So again, looking back in part A, a negative times a positive was what we had in part A, and in part D we have 17, or positive times a negative here. And because of the commutative property, it doesn't matter if the negative is first or if it's last. If there is one negative and one positive, then we know that the product is negative. And then we can multiply 17 times 8, (136). So our final product is -136.